gosh, this is such a mess.
I don't know if I've really talked about this on here. Good morning, guys. We're actually off to a very exciting start because I believe I am like 99% sure Zach is going to try Burn boot camps today, which you guys know Burn is the gym I've been going to for almost 2 years now. It's like a workout class type thing. He has always just adamantly said he is not about that life, but they're currently running a promotion where it's heavily discounted for a month. And the goal with that promotion is obviously they want people to become members. Zach is never going to be a member. It's not in the cards for him. He's just not about that life. But I'm also going to have a super exciting deal for you guys for AG1 as we have my rotisserie chicken, but super exciting deal. We're going to get to that a little later in the video though.
I cannot believe this moment is happening. Zach is in the car. We are feet away from Burn. What are your thoughts? What's going through your head?
I'm just dropping you off.
No.
Yeah.
Why?
Huh?
Why would you drop me off?
You lost your car keys.
I don't even know what you're saying.
I'm not going in.
He's like a nervous kid on the first day of school.
I'm running to Kroger.
There she is.
Mission accomplished. What were your thoughts?
It was good. It was, I was very sweaty and very tired, so.
Was it everything like what you thought it was going to be?
Yeah, no, I mean, it was good. The instructor was good. Obviously, the gym's nice. It was a good workout there.
Wow, I can't believe you finally did it. You did join on a spicy day with body weight conditioning.
No, it was, yeah, it's a lot. They just keep you going 24/7.
Body weight, I feel like, is actually worse for men just because you weigh more, you know, like
Yeah.
more muscle. Like, it's all about, like you are the weight.
You get a whole month of this, dear.
Tomorrow, even?
I can't wait to come back.
I'm so happy I got Zach to do that. I feel like working out with your significant other, that's like my favorite thing. Like that would be my ideal date night, which obviously, and I know I've gotten a lot of comments from you guys asking how Zach is doing. You guys know he has been dealing with mysterious pains, mysterious health problems. We don't have any answers. We've got nothing. He's kind of just like, so for a while he was just doing absolutely nothing and wondering if just absolute rest would help him, which he literally, it felt like he literally just like sat on a couch for months. Like, and that's hard for him. He loves working out, but that didn't help. So now he's just like trying to get back at it. And I mean, he's been doing a great job. Like he kept up just fine during that class. And seriously, that was a really hard one to start out on. So shout out to Zach, but I'm about to hop into, honestly, the most important part of not just my morning routine, like I'm just gonna go ahead and say the most important part of my entire day, and that is when I take my AG1, which I am so happy I get to work with them on this video. I started taking AG1, it was, I wanna say it was right after the wedding, maybe, it was summer. I cannot imagine not taking this stuff now because in an ideal world, you would eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a few snacks throughout the day, and you would get in all of your vitamins and minerals. You get your prebiotic, your probiotic, all of those things that help your body function and function at like an optimal level, but you don't. I mean, I can pretty much stand here and guarantee if you are not supplementing with something like this, you are not getting all of it. And the biggest proof for me is how I felt after I started taking it. It's one of those things where you think you feel fine, but then you start taking something like this and you're like, oh my gosh, I cannot imagine not taking this now. And it's funny because I, in my 28 years of life, have never influenced my dad in any type of way, ever. Like the man just, why would he care what I do? He, when he visited, when he was hanging up my Christmas lights, saw me drinking it, ended up doing all of this research. When he started drinking this stuff for just a couple of weeks, I was giving him even like my travel packs. He was hooked. I got a text from my mom the following week that he ordered his own supply. And by the way, I am going to have a really cool discount for you guys, and he did not use my link. He doesn't watch my videos. He didn't even know I had any type of link, but all you need is just one scoop, give it a little shake, and they recommend that you drink this on an empty stomach, so some people do it right when they wake up. I personally like doing it after my workout because it kind of feels like a little treat. Like this stuff, by the way, actually tastes good, and that was one of, should I try calling my dad? He's working, so this could be, I don't know. Let's just see. Let's just see. He's gonna be so confused as to why I'm calling him. If he even answers.
Clancy.
Oh, hey, Dad.
What's going on?
Nothing. I just wanted to know, what are your unfiltered thoughts on AG1?
What about what?
What are your thoughts on AG1?
Oh, great.
You really like it?
Oh, but I just know what it does for me.
What does it do for you?
Jeez, way more. In Ireland, I was the first night. I was out late, and after the wedding, went to bed at 2:30. I'm awake at 6:30 every morning. I'm just saying, it gives you way more. Jeez, I can feel the difference. Like that, I'm not. Even yesterday, came back on the plane last night or Monday night, straight to work tomorrow morning, all day.
Wow, that's so funny. So I'm filming a YouTube video, so I was like, let me call my dad because he's like their #1 customer.
I'm not the #1 customer, but I can feel what it's done for me. You know, I mean, before, like, geez, I'm 61, like, so I mean, you know, if I come back from a flight from Ireland, I'd always take the day off. Never even think of going to work. Yesterday, not a problem. Oh, I think it's brilliant. Like, you know, whatever's in it, thumbs up from me.
Oh my gosh, okay. It's like 10 minutes later, I was just catching up with my dad because he just went to Ireland. I've been drinking my AG1. That is so funny. I didn't know he was gonna like go on and on. Everything he said, it's about the energy for me. And I feel like a lot of people don't realize this. Like I get sometimes, not to sound weird, but like I get questions about like, oh, my skincare, like you look glowy. It's not just about the skincare routine, it's about what you are putting in your body. And I feel like especially for the start of the new year, it's so good to not just have like, oh, I'm gonna cut carbs, I'm gonna cut fat, gluten, whatever. It's so nice to introduce something to yourself, like to give yourself something where it's not just all about like, oh, what am I not having? What am I taking away? And I love the fact that AG1 is all about whole body health. Like obviously there are so many super greens on the market, but this is not just a super green. Like there are over 75 vitamins, minerals, whole food sourced ingredients. They have reformulated their product over 50 times since 2010. Like truly, there is nothing out there that compares to this. And I'm honestly just so grateful that I discovered it over the past summer. So if you guys are interested in giving it a try, I'm going to have a link below. And with that link, you'll get 3 things. You'll get $20 off with your subscription. You will get a year supply of the vitamin D3 and K2 dropper. And then you will also get 5 free travel packs. So I'll have all of that information below. I'm curious to see if you guys try it out, like how do you feel? Like what differences do you notice? For me personally, I just like feel better. I mean, it's the same thing. It's probably just the energy thing. Like, yeah, like I feel good. And honestly, I'm just so grateful for this stuff. What are your guys' thoughts on 75 hard or even like 30 hard? I've heard of 75 soft, 30 soft. Basically, it's just like this extreme health and fitness challenge where for 30 or 75 days, you really like grind it out. I know for like the 75 hard challenge, you have to do 2 workouts a day of at least 45 minutes each, which is insane. And one of them has to be outside. Like that's where already I'm like, I live in Cincinnati. It was 25 degrees this morning. You have to eat healthy. That's where they're very, what's the word? They're not specific. Like you can kind of make your own health diet thing, whatever that means. Maybe for you, that's just, I don't know, going Mediterranean or whatever it might be. You have to read at least, I think it's like 10 pages a day. And then there's one other thing. Drink a gallon of water a day, no alcohol. And the books that you read have to be nonfiction. And you have to take a progress photo every day. Okay, that's a lot. But it sounds fun, right? And it sounds like a fun way to get into health and fitness. However, in my experience, whenever you're doing something extreme, it's not beneficial for you over the long run. Like, and I actually was reading an article on this. It doesn't teach you balance and moderation. And that's the thing. If you even slip up once, like if you say have a sip of alcohol on day 38, you have to start over. That sounds so intense to me and extreme, but sometimes extreme things are fun. So I don't know. I mean, obviously it's already like, you know, it's not January 1st and I'm already feeling overwhelmed. I've been seeing so many people posting about like all of these things they're doing this year and they've already started. You know, day 1 was days ago. And for me, I'm like, I don't know. I just wasn't prepared for the start of the new year. I mean, like I started off New Year's Eve. I think we stayed up till like 4 a.m. We had some friends over. And I just don't feel like I'm starting the new year on like the best note. And also the worst part of it, I don't even have the motivation to, or at least I didn't. I feel like now I'm like, okay, like I really want to get back into things. I just don't know how. Like I almost need something. And that's where I was thinking, okay, like what if I did? So 75 soft, I think is Basically, like, you get a rest day every week. You can drink alcohol on special occasions. There are things that make it a lot better. And I guess you could even like make it your own. It's just, for me, I'm like, what? Like, I really just don't think I need to be working out twice a day. Like once is plenty. And you know what? I feel like historically, like January 1st has never been the day where I'm like, okay, my life is changing. I like to create goals. My next video is going to be like my goals for the new year. But I would like to encourage you guys, and I'm also trying to encourage myself as we speak, if, like me, you didn't start on January 1st, like getting your life together, it's okay. We could start mid-January. We could start February. Like, it doesn't have to be like this whole January 1st thing. However, I do have to say, I reposted this on my Instagram stories yesterday because it was so motivational. It's January 1st. I didn't post it on January 1st, but you get the idea. If you start now, in 2 weeks, you will feel it. In 4 weeks, you will see it. In 8 weeks, it will be a part of you. Keep going. You've got this. And that can apply to anything. If you want to be, I don't know, more kind, more giving, more in touch with your feelings, more into the gym, eating healthy, whatever. I just love like that visual. Because sometimes starting is the hardest part. It always is, because there really is zero motivation. Like for me, whenever I'm doing something and it makes me feel good, that gives me motivation. But in the beginning, it's just like this sucks. Like I just want to go back to my old life of laziness. I also feel like, I'm just venting right now, but I've been on a huge book slump because I've been trying to read a book that I just don't think is for me. It's called The Things We Leave Unfinished. I've had so many people recommend it to me. I understand it is probably a fabulous book. I realized right off the bat, it's not my type. I don't like romance unless there's like a crazy thriller plot, and I do not think there is. And so when I'm reading a book I don't like, I end up like not picking up the book. Like I think to myself like, oh, let me pick up my Kindle. And then I remember like, oh, you're reading that stupid romance book. I don't mean to hate, but you know what I mean? I don't like it. And then I just never pick up my Kindle. So I think I'm gonna have to say goodbye to this book. Life is too short to read books you don't like. And also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I have like a new get ready with me setup where instead of setting the camera here in front of the window, I put it in front of my vanity lighting. Before I couldn't do that because I didn't have these shades. And I like the fact that it has like my dresser, which is honestly a little disorganized, my mirror, my couch. Let me know what you guys think. All right, so the jury is still out on whether or not I'm going to attempt some sort of 75 hard, but I want to show you guys. Okay, well, first of all, our fridge is kind of crazy from New Year's Eve, but I want to show you what I want to start doing more of. This, for example, I pre-cooked, well, most of them are eaten by now, but I pre-cooked these potato wedges. So easy in the air fryer. Also, like a rotisserie chicken is super easy. And then I made these carrots last night. Like, I want to always have things like this in the fridge. It's so freaking easy. For some weird reason, I never do it. And then lunch comes and I'm scrambling. I don't know what to do, but so easy. I just boiled those. And then I can assemble this fun little bowl. And shout out to Carly. She got us these bowls from Amazon. I love them. They're like the perfect, I can't explain it. They're like wide but not deep, and it's so perfect for little plates like this.
So this vlog is currently taking a turn that I did not see coming, that is for sure. I don't even know where to begin. I don't even want to admit this. Basically, I'm just gonna say a sentence and then we're gonna dissect that sentence. I currently need to seek medical help, but I don't have health insurance. And let's just break that down for a second. So I know that it's awful to not have health insurance. Like, you must always have health insurance. I'm learning that right now, but basically, Zach is about to start a new job next month. It's very exciting. We're gonna get into that in a future vlog. It's honestly, like, I want him to say it, not me. Like, obviously I talk about Zach's life on here, talk about our life, but I am filtered with what I say in regards to Zach. Like, I'll never say something that doesn't come from him first, or, you know, so basically, yeah, we're going to be getting into all of that. But he starts that job next month. So he decided for the month of January to put us on this health insurance to save us, honestly, a lot of money. That was cheaper because we already went through our deductible for our last one. It seemed great at the time, okay? It seemed great just for this 1 month. But literally, just a couple of days into this new month, just a couple of days on this new insurance, I developed a urinary tract infection, or a UTI, which it's really not a fun time. It is not. I have not had one of these in so long, but it's currently happening. And my first thought was, oh, no biggie. You know, you just go to the doctor, you get antibiotics, whatever. My second one was, oh, okay, we have this new health insurance. Like, let me, you know, get the card or whatever. Like, we haven't gotten the card yet. No biggie, whatever. It's a biggie. Oh! As it turns out, it's still processing or something. Zach tried calling today because I told Zach today, this has been going on for a few days. Like, I really, really, really need antibiotics. Like, I don't think my body is fighting this naturally, and I know it can lead to like kidney infection, bladder infection, all of that. I am aware of those symptoms, and I'm, you know, eagle-eyed. I'm looking out for them. I'm not experiencing them right now, but he went to call and be like, what's our information? Because we didn't get that card in the mail yet. And long story short, our health insurance is still processing. AKA, we have nothing right now. And oh my, like, what are the odds? Like, I never, just what are the odds? What are the odds? So that's where I am right now. If you've ever had a UTI, like, I'm not in pain. Like, I'm not like, oh my gosh, I'm just so uncomfortable. Like, I'm so uncomfortable. And that's why I'm honestly in the car right now. One of the reasons, like, I just need to get out and about. I feel like sitting doesn't help the cause. Also, it's so freaking sunny. I'm actually on my way to go to HomeGoods because my mom got me a gift card for Christmas to HomeGoods, and I want to just pick up a couple of things for like a reset for the house because I'm going to be taking down obviously all of the Christmas decorations and doing all of that. I'm going to be doing that in the next vlog, but I want to get just like a couple of pieces because it's so sad when you take down the Christmas decorations and you have just nothing, like an empty, gross house. So that is what I'm doing, but yeah, I thought I'd just fill you guys in because I'm just like not feeling great, and I might just have to bite the bullet and get these antibiotics and pay way too much money. And it's just another, I hope this vlog can just be like some little reminders for you guys. A little update, I'm currently about to do a virtual visit. I've never done this before with Walgreens. Basically, I called my mom. She told me I've had multiple cousins whose UTIs have spread to like their kidneys and they've been hospitalized. And not only is that not good, getting a hospital bill without insurance, I cannot even imagine. I mean, obviously this is such a mess, guys. Like, really not a great way to start out 2024, but I'm hoping I can get this appointment. I just paid $36. This kind of sounds like a scam. I don't know. I filled out like a questionnaire. We'll see. Oh my gosh, this is such a mess. And the worst part is I have not gotten a UTI since I was like 7. Like, that was the last time it's not like this is like a recurrent thing. I know some people get like chronic UTIs. I don't. It's just as soon as the universe found out that I don't have insurance, that's when this hit. Okay, I'm kidding. I'm not trying to be negative. Okay, we're gonna sit here and wait. And yes, I am outside HomeGoods.
Hi.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm well, thank you. My name is Elizabeth. How are you?
Good. Well, you just said you were doing
I know,
good. It's so
beat me.
instinctive.
It does look like you have symptoms classical of a UTI.
Yes.
Typically, we recommend macrobid, which is an antibiotic.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You have a good day.
You too.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Yes. Okay. Wow. That was so easy. And pro tip, that only cost me $35, I believe.
Hey, Clancy.
Hi, Mom. I actually did a virtual visit.
Oh, you did? With what place?
Walgreens.
Do they have to test it, though?
I took a test and like it was so faint, but I think there's like trace UTI, it said. I just sent you this test.
You just sent me a test?
Yeah, I just sent you like the results.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to take a test.
What?
Like, okay, I'll be on a stick if you want me to.
I'm thinking for the bookshelves and for winter to really lean into just like greenery. But like, I just love color. That's the problem. Okay, I love this, but the thing is, it's just not worth $30. Like, that's so much. All right, I think something like this is a really good compromise. And $16, which is a heck of a lot better. Oh my gosh, guys. So I just called the pharmacy. My prescription isn't ready yet, but I love how before, 2 hours ago, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm just going to ride this out. I don't need medicine. We're all good. And then all of a sudden, after getting the prescription written, in my head, I'm like, we have minutes. Like, I only have minutes to spare. I'm going to die if I don't get this prescription. Like, I'm literally freaking out. But
An hour ago even, I was like, whatever, like I don't need the prescription. Victory is almost ours.
I'm back home. My first dose has been taken, and I am currently trying on one of the pieces Zach got me for Christmas. We're thinking this is gonna be a no-go.
I can't like buy the model with it as well.
Zach!
Bro, it looks better than mannequin.
Yeah, this one's definitely like not, we'll say it's not for my body type. Like,
No, it just has a bad fit. I don't know who it would look good on.
as for what I ended up getting at HomeGoods, it's all pretty random because with the bookshelves, it has to be. Like, I just get the most random things. I just try to find like as cheap of things as possible that could also look nice. So we've got a globe of India. Thought this looked cool. This was $7, so why not? I don't know if this is going to work, but it looked so pretty. And then I thought this was super pretty, and then I got those pots that I showed you before, and a couple of other fun things. I'll show you next vlog, because that's when we're really gonna go in, decorate, refresh, all of that. And sorry, I don't know why I'm talking with my hand like this. Okay. Zach is back at it for day 2. How are you feeling?
Ready to go?
Ready
How
to...
are you feeling, dear?
I'm feeling stressed. Guys, me as a solo, I arrive like 10 minutes early every time. We're currently about to be late.
Workout 2 is in the books. How are you feeling?
It was good. I mean, it was more strength stuff, but I mean, it was similar to yesterday.
Oh wow, you can actually see Zach's hair is all wet.
Well, yeah, I'm drenched. I was wearing Under Armour.
Okay, Zach comes in like this whole sweatsuit every time. It's just to make you sweat more.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to lose weight, so.
I could never.
I mean, you don't need to lose weight.
Also,
so.
what are your thoughts on us doing like the 75 soft challenge together?
I don't care. I'll do whatever.
What do you mean you don't care? It's a huge life commitment.
I mean, I would basically, like, when I'm working out, like, I basically do that anyways.
Really? You read 10 pages of nonfiction a day? You don't even know what the 75 soft is, clearly.
I'll listen to books.
Okay, you drink a gallon of water?
Yeah.
You do 2 45-minute workouts?
Yep.
You take a progress photo every day?
Yep.
He stands in the mirror.
Yep. Every day of my life, just to check in how my side fat is looking.
All right, guys, Zach and I are back home, and during the car ride, we had a lot of deliberation, a lot of planning, aka me talking while Zach just listens. But we have decided we're not doing 75 hard. We're not even doing 75 soft or 30 hard or 30 soft. Tell them.
You came up with it, so deliver your creative name.
You say it.
Clancy wants to do the sexy 60.
No, you just say I want to do it.
No, I didn't say that. So you want to do it?
Just clip that. Yeah, so okay, so that's like my way of us doing our own thing, because we were going over 75 hard. There's so many things I honestly just think are pointless. I think it's gonna lead to day 76 comes and then you just go off the rails.
People have different goals. I mean, you're not going to work out outside right.
No.
People like to do it mentally to say they did a workout outside in 35 degrees, which is great, but
What about
you're
this
just not
weekend? It's
do
gonna
it.
snow.
I mean, they would do it, but
I know, but
you're not.
We're just gonna be healthy. Eat out less.
Sure.
Zach had a whole lecture on the way home about eating out.
Well, no, I'm just saying I'm not going to agree to never eat out. It's just not. Once again, just like you're not going to work out outside. If I go to Corrido, which is a healthy place to get food, I'm not going to like tell myself I can't do that. That's just silly
that's
to me.
true. No, and that's really why we're making it so customizable, because especially we were like, we don't want to just sit in on a Friday night because we're trying to be healthy. It's a lot later, like almost 6 p.m. And I just want to show you guys the difference between men and women. When a woman realizes she needs curtains, said woman will buy curtains. When a man realizes he needs curtains, this is what he will do. I guess the sun was bothering you a little bit today.
Yeah, we've got curtains now. We don't have to spend $500 on them.
He even like tied these little knots. Oh my gosh.
Cost effective.
Also, Zach is a freak. We decided like, oh wow, like maybe we're gonna like eat healthier in the new year. Meanwhile, when's the last time you ate?
22 hours ago.
He's fasting. And how
I'm
long
doing
are
a
you?
36-hour fast.
You're doing 36?
I'm gonna wait till 8 a.m. tomorrow. I mean, I just gotta go to bed tonight and I'll be fine.
How do you feel?
I mean, I'm hungry.
You are hungry?
Yeah, obviously.
Oh my gosh. And the inspiration was we were doing yoga with one of his old coworkers, she's now teaching yoga last night, and you really just like latched onto that. She's like, oh, hi guys, like I'm just now finishing a fast, and like Zach's eyes lit up.
Well, yeah, because I'm trying to lose weight, and like they do say there's a bunch of good benefits to fasting, so there's no better time than the present.
Meanwhile, I am currently cooking up some potato wedges. I will not be fasting. It's just like maybe one day. I honestly would consider it. I have heard great things about it. It's just with my current situation with like my hormones, missing my period, all of that, I just have to be like more careful with this kind of thing. And this is tonight's dinner. Very heavy on the carrots. We've got some potato wedges and tuna and medicine. What? What'd you just say?
Get away from me.
He's embarrassed. It hasn't even been like 40 minutes since we last spoke, but
The goal was 24 hours, and I've done 23. And you're making muffins. That's the whole point.
Okay, so Zach was downstairs, and I wanted like the smell to like waft in.
Yeah, so you ruined me. I was gonna be good.
But he came upstairs too soon. So yeah, I'm making muffins right now because I have all these ingredients from New Year's Eve that are gonna go bad. So figured I'd make some muffins because it feels so good. He's an animal.
I'm back.
Tell the vlog what you just told me.
I almost died today. It was a close call.
He literally just finished his chicken and then he just staring.
I'm getting lettuce.
I mean, okay. Okay, don't even. You were shaming me for eating dinner.
As a joke.
As a joke, obviously, guys. Oh my god, your body's like malfunctioning.
I'm alive.
Oh, Zach, should you really be eating those carbs?
Mm-hmm.
Is my king ready for his muffin?
Well, dinner and dessert.
You thought you weren't even gonna eat tonight. Do a little taste test on camera.
A+.
Really?
No.
The recipe, by the way, is from that recipe book my mom got me for Christmas, which I will post a screenshot of here if you guys are interested. So easy, so good though. Oh my gosh, guys, I am a zombie right now. I didn't go to bed last night until almost 4 a.m. I got into bed at 10. I just literally could not sleep. There's a reason for this though, which you guys know I've talked about it before. I don't know, like if my brain has any reason to like just overthink something, I will literally not be able to fall asleep. It happened when we were buying this house. Like I just had so many sleepless nights. And last night, right before bed, there was some developing news where I don't know if I've really talked about this on here, but over the past, I would say this started like 6 months ago, I have developed very strong dog fever. And like, I don't say that lightly. Zach and I entered our relationship and we both were on the same page. Do you want a dog? No. Do you want a dog? No. Great. Awesome. I grew up with dogs, loved them, like my dogs. And like, I always used to joke with my friends, like, do you even like your dog? Like, I feel like they wouldn't spend time with them. With my dog, Molly, especially, we would spend hours together. And I'm talking like cuddling, but also more than that, like playing. At my core, I am a huge like dog person where like I just love my dogs so much, or at least I did. I haven't owned a dog in forever. I hate the way they shed though. I absolutely hate it. I am allergic to some dogs. It's just, oh gosh, like I would show up to school and like there'd be hair all over my clothes, there'd be hair all over our house. And so when I moved out on my own, it was just the best thing ever to have this 100% neat, immaculate apartment. And I was like, you know what? Dogs are not worth it. I'm never getting a dog again. I mean, not never, but I always said like eventually one day when I have kids, because I think it'd be nice for the kids to grow up with a dog. But Zach was on the same page. And then all of a sudden, it was about like 6 months ago, right after we moved into the house, and we broke the house in a bit. Because at first, you know, this was a brand new home. Like, I don't want a dog in here. I just started craving that companionship. I go on walks, I see people walking their dogs, and I really, really want one. And here's the thing, this isn't just I woke up one day and I wanted a dog. Like, this started months ago, right? Like, I'm not about to like, what's the word? Like, I'm not about to like turn my whole life upside down just for like, oh my gosh, I think I want a dog. This is months of like a very deep desire. I even, when I couldn't sleep last night, I was looking back on old videos of Molly and me.
Molly, if I didn't have Molly, I don't even know. We sleep in the same bed every night. Like, Molly she's literally like my, I don't want to say baby because I'm not her mom, she's my sister, but like, she's like my baby sister. I love her so much.
And obviously you guys know my mom adopted Walter, and the idea of just rescuing a dog like seriously warms my heart so much. Like I love Walter so much. I could cry every time I look at him just thinking about the life he had before he was adopted. All that to say, I obviously brought this up to Zach months ago, and he has been adamant, like, no dog. And granted, there is no argument, there is no battle, because I am in the wrong here. It's obviously not wrong, but I'm the one who changed her mind, right? So, oh, speak of the devil. Wow, he's coming home from his workout. We're gonna get a real live reaction. Okay, what do I want to say before he gets in? Basically, we have not had one argument over this. There's no tension because I totally know I'm in the wrong. But I'll jokingly be like, oh, look how cute like this rescue is when the rescues pop up on my Facebook. And he'll just be like, yeah, that's cute, but no. And then last night, for the first time ever, he said maybe. And guys, I'm so pathetic. Due to the fact that he said maybe, I couldn't sleep. I know, like I am such a loser. I seriously, but like, and he said maybe and he meant it. You know what I mean? Like, he meant it, I think. I hope. And it's something I'm never gonna force him to do though. Like that's such a big decision. And like I said, I am the one who changed her mind. Like I'm the one who's in the wrong technically. So yeah, he said maybe. I didn't sleep last night at all because I couldn't stop thinking about it. Guys, if you go to my Google search results right now, it's just all questions. Differences in temperament between male and female. Guys, my search results, names similar to Walter because I love Walter's name and I kind of like that vibe for a dog name. Are male or female boxers better pets? Male versus female boxer? Like, I went on a tear of research, but yeah, so all that to say, I ended up, oh, by the way, at 2:30 a.m. taking a shower, like fully washed my hair and everything because I just was trying to do anything to get to sleep. It was so ridiculous. Are you wondering if I'm alive after my night of no sleep?
Yeah, I wasn't sure what you were up to.
Did you hear me shower at 2:30, by the way?
I heard you do everything.
I literally was planning, I couldn't even do a workout this morning because I just overslept everything.
Figured you wouldn't go work out.
After my big night. But anyway, guys, that is the current update, the current life situation where maybe one day, eventually, we can get a dog. I will have that link below for AG1. And with your subscription, you will get $20 off, 5 free travel packs, and the vitamin D3 and K2 dropper. So I'll have all of that information below. I'll see you next time.